All right, Michelle asks, what factors should I consider when deciding between investing in a franchise or an existing business?
All right. Well, I think either way, a lot of people, when I talk to them, they say they want to buy an existing business because it's got cash flow right away. They could have cash flow as soon as you move into it. The business is up and running. I think a lot of the considerations that we were just talking about this last week, a lot of the considerations that you might think about is you're also buying a business that might have employees that are disgruntled. You don't know exactly what you're getting into. You don't know the off season, what the numbers look like during the off season per se, if the bookkeeping wasn't great. However, buying an existing business is definitely viable. The other thing that I always take into consideration is if you're buying an existing business, you're paying some sort of multiple of the SDE, the net earnings essentially, right? You're paying a multiple of that, could be 2, 3, or even sometimes more. So versus you buying a franchise, which is usually the lowest base. So if you're looking at a home service-based franchise, let's say it was a budget blind, for example, you're going to pay 2 to 3x net earnings, right, for that business, where you can go and start potentially a budget blinds for 150 grand versus buying it for 350 or 400,000. So then the question comes back, well, how fast can you ramp up? And that's the question you really want to dive into. What does that look like? So pros and cons for an existing versus a franchise. I think you should explore both options. A lot of people, the reason I do sometimes push people towards a franchise startup is because you have a system, you have marketing support, you have a team to help you. And a lot of people who are transitioning from a W-2 job might not have the skill sets. So the support of a franchise, whether it's a startup franchise or you're buying a resale, sometimes is a little bit better for somebody transitioning from W-2 world and doesn't really have a lot of business experience. But happy to book a call, discuss financing options, what does the franchise buying process look like, and so forth. So thanks for the question. Ready to start your own business? Join us at the Franchise Fast Pitch event on Tuesday, September 26th at 4 p.m. Pacific. Explore 5 semi-passive franchise concepts. Each franchisor will have 10 minutes to provide quick insights into their brand and why their franchise model should be your next venture. Don't miss this opportunity to discover exciting business ventures ahead. For details and registration, please visit franchisefastpitch.com. Hey guys, Beau Eckstein here. If you enjoyed what you saw, please subscribe to this channel. We talk all things financing. I've been in the lending industry for over 20 years, and I'm happy to answer your questions and provide great content.